This is the plaintiff, Traje Mitchell. She says her van was damaged in the storage lot of the defendant's towing business, and the louse won't pay her for repairs. The window was busted out, the side view mirror was broken, and the paint was chipped. She knows her car wasn't in that condition before the defendant towed it, and is seeking the $2,847.82 it's going to cost her to repair her car. This is the defendant, Sue McLaughlin. She says the plaintiff's van didn't run. She abandoned it on private property, and she was called to tow it to her yard. The car was damaged when she picked it up, and this lawsuit's nothing more than a desperate attempt to get her to pay for damages which she did not cause, nor should she be held responsible for. She's accused of blowing a tow.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Ms. Mitchell, you are suing Statewide Wrecker Services, represented here by Sue McLaughlin. You're the owner?
Yes.
Correct? For $2,847.82 in damages to your vehicle, and you also want your impound fee returned. What happened?
Well, I purchased a vehicle back in January or the beginning of February, but when I went to get it, it was a mechanic special. They said the water pump wasn't working. I tried to drive it home. I couldn't, so I took it back and left it. I said I'd come tow it the next day. The next day, there was a snowstorm. After that, there was another snowstorm, and I wasn't able to get back out there, and so they had it impounded.
Okay, so how long had you left it at that? This is the place you actually bought it from?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and they're a mechanical repair place?
No, they're a used car dealership.
Used car dealership. Do they repair cars there too?
No, ma'am.
So then why were you leaving it there?
To tow it. I was coming back the next day to tow it.
No, why did you take it there? Why did you take it back there to begin with? Were you trying to get it returned?
Oh, no. When I couldn't get it home, I didn't want to leave it on the side of the road, so I called him and said,
oh, you bought it, it wasn't running?
It was running. He said it needed a water pump, but it would drive home.
And then how far did you drive?
Probably 5 miles.
So you drove it back to 5 miles?
Yes.
And you left with them, and you said, I'll catch it tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow. And tomorrow turned into how many weeks?
3.
3 weeks.
Yes.
And your answer as to why is because you had, there was a snowstorm, then there was another snowstorm.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
they weren't that sympathetic, though, were they?
No.
They kept telling you to come pick it up, that, you know, you can't just leave it here and blah, blah, blah. How much did you pay for the car?
$700.
Okay. And it's a what?
It's a 02 Chevy Venture.
Okay. So they tell you, we're towing it, and here's where it got towed to.
I told them that day I was coming to pick it up. I told them the day before. I said, I'm going to come pick it up tomorrow evening. I got there, and they had towed it like literally 30 minutes before.
Did they say why?
They said that I was supposed to come before 7. I was like, well, you didn't give me a time. I just said in the evening, and he was like, well, it's gone. It's been a month, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. I said I was coming today. I don't understand.
Well, I know you did leave it there a month, honey. I mean,
it wasn't.
In any event, I don't have that case in front of me. All right, but yeah, it's not like you can get indignant. All right, so it gets towed. They call you guys, and you guys tow it to your place.
Yes,
ma'am. All right, so do you go over there that day?
I actually went there that night. They said they were closed. They couldn't do anything for me. Okay. And so I was like, all right. And so.
Well, did you have your tow truck driver with you?
I actually did have a AAA tow truck driver with me.
Okay.
But like, we didn't even get to see the van.
All right, so then what'd you do? The next day you come back?
No, I wasn't able to come back until probably like 4 days later.
Why?
Just I work, and it, like I said, it's not closed.
You can't get out of your own way. All right, so you go over there 4 days later, and what happens? Now you got storage charges. All right, and what happens?
I have my AAA tow truck driver, and we go to pick up the van. He goes to retrieve it for me, and then he like walks up to me, and he's like, you know, the window is busted out, and I was like, no, I didn't know. And so I go down there and I look at it, and the window is busted out, the mirror is busted out, there's damage on the side. And I'm like, yeah, this was not like this. And he was like, you know, so what do you want to do? Do you want to leave it here? And so I took pictures, took video.
Do you have the pictures?
Yes, ma'am.
May I see them?
Sure. Just scroll there.
Who's this gentleman?
He's the driver.
Excellent. Come on up. Where did you tow that car from?
The tire clinic on Covington Highway, right up the block, probably less than a mile from where I'll tell you it is.
Okay, how did you tow it?
I put it on my rollback. It had no keys to it, so I had to pull it up on the truck.
How do you do that? Like, explain it to me, because I don't know.
You put the hooks up under the rear end, and you, with the hoist cable, it's called a winch cable, you just pull it up on the truck.
So what do you attach the winch cable to?
To the rear axle.
To the rear axle.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you pulled it up on the truck.
Pull it up on the truck, make sure.
What kind of car is this?
It's a Chevy Venture, a minivan.
Does it have back vent windows?
Yes, ma'am.
Were they open?
Well, I have to say no, that they weren't open, but one was damaged. So the right rear window was damaged.
The right rear vent window?
Yes.
Okay, were there any other windows damaged?
Not that I can recall.
Was there any damage to the bodywork?
It's an older van, so there are dents and dings all over the van. Nothing
Did you
major.
notice any damage to the mirror?
Yep, the right side mirror.
What was wrong with the right side mirror?
I don't recall exactly. I just know that I marked it on my sheet.
Okay, can I
My
see
tow
your sheet? When do you prepare that sheet?
I prepared after once
After
I
the
pick up
tow?
a car. Right.
After or before the tow?
Well, normally when I get back to the yard, I prepare the sheet, unless that sheet was signed because it was a private impound, so it was signed by the owner of the property.
So you actually prepared it before you towed?
Right.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Damage to the front, damage to the side. You crossed out damage to the back windows. You marked that.
The back window where it was busted, there was glass from that window on the ground right next to it. And so I was talking to my, oh, I'm sorry. This is the side of my vehicle. This was not how it was when it was towed. The window is shattered out. A mirror is shattered and gone, as well as damage to the side of it, like the whole side of it was hit. There is white material from the van on the ground, along with glass.
I don't see that in
where
there.
you can see the window was busted in here. After I took the video, I was discussing it with my driver.
Your child wants to know, Mama, how's it going? Maybe I should answer. How old's your child?
I don't have any kids. I
Oh,
don't know.
Mama, how's it going? Is that your man? Who's asking you that? Someone
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Mama, how's it going?
It's probably my boo.
Okay. I'm gonna text your boo back acting like it's you. All right, so do you have pictures as well? I saw the video, but do you have pictures?
Yeah, if you just slide over.
Right. Were the back windows completely shattered when you towed it?
No, not completely.
How were they? What is it we're talking about?
When you're towing, if the window is busted in the situation, a lot of it's gonna, the remaining part of the window is gonna come out along the journey.
But what was busted?
The rear side window.
The rear side window.
On the right-hand side.
The little triangular vent?
No, the back, the long window.
The whole back
Right.
window.
Yes, ma'am.
Was what? It was what?
It was shattered. It wasn't all the way broken out.
Right.
But it was shattered.
So, do tow truck drivers deserve this bad rap?
Well, I didn't know they had a
They
bad.
do.
Well, if they do, then they certainly deserve it because
You don't even know what it is. What do you think?
I think tow truck drivers are notoriously crooked. So,
Really?
surprise, yes,
As a group?
definitely.
Wait a minute, wait. So you think you go into that business saying, well, I'm going to go into that business because I'm a crook?
Maybe, yes.
Wow, what do you think of lawyers? Oh, forget it. That's okay, we are out of time. Going inside the courtroom.
So I have a letter from the person who asked us to tow the car.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful. Where was it parked? Where was it kept during the time it was there?
In our tow yard?
No.
Oh, at the
At
place
their-
where we picked
yeah.
it up at? There's a car lot. Matter of fact, I probably have a picture on my phone. There's a car lot to the left of the tire shop. That the person who owns the tire shop rents the used cars lot to. And on the outside of the gate belongs strictly to the tire shop. So any cars that, are left on the property, if they don't make an arrangement for it to be picked up, he calls us and have them pick up the vehicles.
Does the public have access to it?
It's an open lot, yes.
Open lot.
Yeah.
Let me
This
see
is
what you
our
got there.
contract with them as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
According to this person, had visible damage to the right rear window, which was broken while illegally parked on the premises.
It was not illegally parked, nor was the window broken. I don't have any relationship.
It's kind of weird that this person is. This is who authored this?
It's the person who operates the tire shop.
Right, but is he he's the landlord?
Yes, he's the landlord of the property.
If he has
So what do you think happened? That it was shattered, but not all the way, and then during the tow, the rest of it shattered? That's what you guys think happened?
Right.
Which is interesting, because that's what you think happened, but you think it's their fault that it happened.
I don't think it was shattered at all. As it was described to me by my tow truck driver, when you're not supposed to tow a minivan backwards because the windows vent out and the air pressure will cause it to vent out and then cause the window to shatter. Have
you ever heard such a thing?
If the rear vent windows are open, it's a possibility.
Right.
And it can happen, yes. But in her case, I don't know if you can see her picture, but I explained to her whole window railing that holds the window in was rusted out. And
it being rusted.
She had explained to me about the glass on the ground that had happened there. I said the glass, it was remaining glass on my tow bed. I swept it off. I wasn't trying to hide anything, so I marked the damage and told her.
So you know that the window finished shattering during the tow?
Yes, ma'am.
What you're saying is, I picked it up and it had already started shattering, so it's nothing I did.
Exactly.
And then this is what's peculiar, is that what he's showing me as evidence is evidence from the landlord that owns a place where it was towed from, saying it got shattered on my property. In other words, what I'm saying is this guy has no reason to lie to help him, because he's just kind of, put himself in the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't mean he's going to have to pay. I'm just saying he put himself in the mix where he was free and clear.
But I just don't understand if it was broken somewhere else, like in what world it would be partially broken and break along the way and then still have glass at the wrecking yard, or
why not?
Why is that impossible? I've seen windows break. I've seen broken windows. I've never seen half a broken window.
Have you ever seen when a rock chip hits your windshield and it's a dot? And then, all of a sudden, a few weeks later, it's like a big spider web, and it can continue to break. That's actually.
But it's not even a window.
Because apparently, I have on numerous occasions. But I think you're out of gas, hon. With that affidavit, which I'm going to give you a copy of, so
please do.
Yeah, right. But again, you're going to have a problem if they can prove that they made contact with you and asked you to move it, and that you left it there that long. But with what I've heard, I cannot ask them to pay to make your $700 car a $3,000 car. Verdicts for the defendants. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And call your boo. He's been calling.
It's more like boo-hoo, because the judge has to rule against you here. How you feeling about that?
I'm really upset, and I don't believe that it was broken before, but I will go after him if he says that it was broken on his property.
All right, so you're going to keep after this?
Yes, I am.
All right, okay. All right, follow Officer McIntosh right down that way. Same to you, thank you. All right, so step on in here. Come on in here. You satisfied how this comes out here?
Yes, sir. We didn't damage your vehicle. You can't expect a $700 vehicle that's been impounded to a tow yard to be magically transformed into a $2,800 vehicle. It just doesn't happen.
You sound way too nice to be a tow lady.
Well, I am.
That's unbelievable. Because usually the tow guy is the bad guy. You can be the bad guy.
No, he's not a bad guy.
I hang around the good guy. Mr. was a great person.
All right, okay. Harvey?
Okay, the bottom line, that the plaintiff has to prove that the damage happened on the defendant's watch, and the defendant has sworn testimony that it didn't. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.